This is a lifetime story. The first time I ate an edible on the school bus. This took place in 2011. I was about 17 years old. I was basically in Glendale High School in Tillsonburg. It's a public school. Like, it's a bad school though. Like, legit, when I went there was like fights every day in my school. So we basically like wait at the bus stop, and the bus driver like pulls up, opens the bus door like this. And then basically we hop on the bus. I go all the way to the back of the bus to the one-handed seat. I sit down in the back of the bus, and I pull out this big bag of edibles. I ate two big brownies of marijuana edible, like marijuana brownies, and I ate two of those. For edibles, they kick you. Edibles, they surprise you with the high. It's like more of like a body high. It like hits you kind of slow, and if you smoke weed. So we're sitting on the school bus. The bus driver's driving, and I hear the CB radio talking about this. This is what it sounds like. 10-4, we got 221. Bus driver 10-4, we got bus 93. We got bus driver Dave 10-4. And bus driver's like doing the routes and talking on CB radio. The bus driver's driving. It's like this bus we have is like a 1990 school bus. It had like the old slide door crank. It had the first aid kit on the bus. The roof hatches. It had racks on it. The windows. So the bus goes around to the stops the bus, picks up some more kids, and then we get to the Glendale school where the bus pulls in. Basically it goes this way, and there's like a bus entrance, the bus pulls in this way, drives up basically, and then we get to the bus doors, the bus driver opens the bus, and I get off the school bus, I go to the smoking pit to have a cigarette. And I tell you this, YouTubers, when I walked into my first class, it was art. I'm looking into my art class, first class. I got so baked. It hit me so. It was so strong. I just remember seeing lots of colors. Everything got super loud. And I remember I actually sat there and actually drew the whole class. And we had to do this. We had to do this like this picture thing. We had to make like a title page for something, I forget what it was, and so basically our class gets done, and I go to my break, and I go for a smoke. And then second period rolls around. Second period we got gym. And this day I didn't do gym class. I didn't have my gym clothes. So I sat on the bleachers. It was kind of good though, because we had to do laps around the gymnasium. So basically we did laps all class. I sat there all class, and I remember everything was like trippy, because our school was like all different colors. Our gymnasium was like all different patterns and stuff. After gym class rolls around, it's lunchtime, so I go outside. I would go up to Little Caesars Pizza and buy a hot and ready. I go to Little Caesars Pizza, buy a hot and ready, and I go back. And I eat all the way back to school. Then lunch rolls around, basically when the lunch gets ended. So when lunch ends, I go to like a math class. It's math. Third period's math. I will go into math, and I sit down. I do basically it was like 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 4 type of shit. I do add and subtraction, so I do that. And that class gets over with. I go out for like another smoke and a coffee. And I can go back into let's say woodworking. I have woodworking period 4, and woodworking goes around making birdhouses. When we're making birdhouses, it's kind of fun. Like I love birdhouses. I love making birdhouses because I got OCD. So I like basically it's like chill, hands-on stuff. I do hands-on stuff. I make a birdhouse, and then basically I got halfway up making the birdhouse. Then the period like ends. Before the period ends, we have to clean up the woodshop class. We have to sweep it up, put everything away. Everything gets counted for. And we're a Mr. Mink's class, and I remember I had my Stanley grill. I had a Stanley thermos with coffee in it. I remember just taking a drink of coffee in class. And basically, I in the bus. The bell rings. I go inside the bus. You go out. You go for the office, and you go for that door. And basically, there's two bus doors. You go out, and then you get the bus. Our bus number was 1312. That's our bus number was. It was an old Bluebird bus. And we hop on this bus, we go home, everything's loud as fuck. I'm still baked at this point. I go home, make a pot, go home, and I basically take a shower, and I basically watch some Netflix, and I pass it. That's the first time I ate edibles on the school bus. Parish.